Welcome to Second City Gaming, everybody. Part 2.
Part 2.
I am Joey Real Talk Catrano alongside, sorry, brain farts, aneurysms and all, but just all at the same time. Ryan Green Machine Ebner. What's going on?
Hey,
we back.
everybody.
Part 2. It's
Part
been like,
2. We are back. We just did part 1. If you probably listened to it, hopefully. Maybe you did. Maybe you said I like part 2 more. I don't want to hear part 1.
I mean, nothing wrong with that.
So we're doing a 2-part Xbox E3 podcast. We decided there's so much going on with Xbox that it'd be easier split into 2 parts so we don't have to just slam it down your throat like sometimes we normally do.
Unless you like it down your throat, then let us know.
Hey, oh my lord. So, we're able to tell you guys where to find us, where to support us at. It's youtube.com/Second City Sports Chat. It's facebook.com/Second City Sports Chat. And Second City Gaming's Twitter account is at @second_gaming.
Name subject to change.
Yes. If part 1, you'll understand. So
I'm just assuming nobody's listened to part 1. So
the name is under construction right now, yes. So, Joey, tell the fans what we're going over today.
Today, in podcast part 2, we're going to be going over Sea of Thieves, Gears 4, Scalebound, Final Fantasy 15, Dead Rising, Forza, and Skyrim. Plus, at the very end, we got some bonus content for you guys. It's not really bonus.
And a new Elite controller.
Oh, okay, I mean that, but I was going to say a little bit of Nintendo, because we just throw them in because they didn't do shit.
Well, yeah.
We'll tag them out at the end. Don't worry about that one. So we're going to start in with Sea of Thieves.
So cool. So on the last podcast, we talked about PC with Windows 10, Xbox, crossplay. It's going to be great. This game, so awesome for that. So cool. You have your own crew, correct?
It looks like a team of 4.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you have to basically assemble and get prepared the ship, right? Is that what?
Yeah, you have to go out. I would imagine you're starting an island,
right.
And you gotta build your material, build your ship, and then you gotta literally do everything. You gotta lower the sails, you gotta load the cannons, steer it. You gotta do everything, which is
another
awesome.
one of those games that came out when you're like, I don't know where this came from, but this looks wonderful.
Right.
So excited. I don't know what we're going to name our crew. Bitches and hoes.
No.
Something cool. Something gritty. I don't know.
I'll figure something out.
So kick-ass, though.
The way they did the trailer, I loved it.
With the random people thrown into it?
Yeah, they're just we're not going to tell you anything. We're not going to tell you how to play. We're not going to tell you what game this is. Play it. And we're going to record you.
It worked.
Amazing. So you're going to see a trend of how we're going down this, and you'll notice why I like the way Sea of Thieves did it than everybody else. I don't know if you noticed. I know I did. I pay attention to hardcore crap like that. I love when people go in and they just don't know, because that's what we're doing. We don't know what we're doing. I love when it's just
I'm a podcast professional. I know exactly what I'm doing. Years of JTP.
I wasn't talking about that. I was talking about
I
games.
understand now. Yes, we do go in. We dive in head first and see what we end up doing in the end.
So the way they did it was pretty cool. They're just here's 3 teams thrown in, see what they do. So they're just running around. People are trying to jump in the boat, missing it, falling, just laughing, having a good time. That's awesome, because that's how the game's supposed to be played. I don't want a developer playing the game show me exactly how it gets done perfectly. Fuck that. I don't want to see the game like that. So it's like pirate time, I guess. I don't know what time you want to call that, but pirate time.
Okay, yeah, pirates, yeah.
Yeah. So you're going out, and I really don't know the objective of the game.
Arg, matey.
You're just kind of going out and shooting people,
scrubbing
robbing people.
The poop deck.
Which is
I
pretty
hope someone
cool.
has to, because it's gonna be Dan.
Oh yeah, well we'll make him do the shit work.
The poop deck.
But the game looks amazing. I like the way of I love how it feels and it looks and the colors.
It seems like one of those fun games,
Yeah, it's just something you can just
kick
do
back
for fun. Just you don't have to get really hardcore into it and get competitive.
Hey man, maybe Xbox Arenas, man. You want to have a crew-on-crew battle?
Dude, I mean that would be cool. You go professional with Sea of Thieves.
Squad.
That'd be awesome.
Squad.
Yeah, just shooting people with cannons.
Yeah.
That game is supposed to be released February 2nd, 2017.
Kick ass.
So
second
couple
member
games
to the
in
February Club.
Yeah. So pretty excited for that game. It looks pretty cool. I don't know if I'll buy it necessarily.
Maybe. Depends because, like I said, I mean, in February it's just Halo Wars.
Halo Wars.
And that's at the end, so
So we'll see how February goes.
Because if all plans out the way it looks right now, after November we get a pretty decent break of 2 months.
Yeah, you get December and January. Well, as of right now.
As of right now, yes.
Yeah, December, January.
I mean, things are subject to change, but right now it seems pretty calm.
Yeah, pretty. For those 2 months, we'll have a
Right.
little break in the wallet
Right.
where we could hopefully get an income again and
Right.
recover. So Sea of Thieves, pretty excited. February 2nd, and then we got Gears 4.
Yeah. So I played the beta.
Okay.
Really cool. It feels like Gears, which is great. I don't remember if I played the third one a whole lot. I know I saw how it ended. Don't know if I really played it. I think it's more one of those things where I just watched people play. Gears 1 is amazing in every way. It was one of those. It's kind of like Halo 3, where it was very difficult online multiplayer base wise. Gears 2 is pretty cool. The whole introduction of what is that mode?
I don't know.
Where they all come at you and you have to go the
Horde?
rounds. Horde mode. Really cool. But the weapons in this one, pretty cool. Where he was shooting that, I don't even know.
It's like a buzzsaw.
Right, it's bouncing off things. That's awesome because that adds a lot of strategy to using that gun instead of just blasting people with blades. You can ricochet off things. I'm interested. That's Marcus Phoenix's son. I'm interested in the Elite controller for Gears 4 because it looks awesome.
Yeah.
I won't buy it because $150, that's just a lot. But it looks awesome. I'm pretty jealous. It looks great. But the game itself, I'll get it. Maybe I'll rent it. I don't know. But I'll play it, though. That's a guarantee. I really want to see the campaign and how they continue this story. But, I mean, it looks really cool.
Yeah, it definitely looks interesting. I don't know. I don't even want to say interesting because honestly, to me, it kind of looked pretty terrible. I didn't like the look of it.
Why?
I didn't like the feel of it. It just, I don't know. When you're playing Gears, when you're, I don't know. I remember playing 1, 2, when you're going through the campaign or something. You're there's always that little bit of a fear of what the hell is going to happen.
They didn't show you that much fear in this one.
No, I felt like here was just kind of open-ended. It's just oh, there's a turret. Let me flip this thing. The turret's just going to magically stop shooting at me.
Yeah.
I'm going to flip the turret. I'm not going to die. I don't have any worry. I could just stand there being shot by this turret. I mean, they're probably playing it easy maybe, but that was one of the things one of my first points with Sea of Thieves. But you got Gears of War, you got the developers playing who know exactly what to do.
That's how almost every game was done at E3.
I know,
besides Sea of Thieves.
which is so stupid. It's he knows the script. When he was bouncing the blades, he knew exactly where to bounce it to kill the sniper. He knew exactly how to run the pattern through the thunderstorm. That, what the fuck?
But that's how it always is, though.
I know. It
Are you
makes,
just saying you don't like it?
I don't like it because it makes the trailer so boring. I don't know if I'm the only one, but
You know
it's
what makes the
scripted.
trailer real boring? Spoiler alert, when we get to the Sony thing, when they show you on the fucking side 5 different angles of how they're playing the fucking game. Bad
I don't know if that'd be
Sony.
boring. It just looks stupid. It looks cluttered.
Dumb as shit. Anyway, back to Gears 4.
Yeah,
Sorry.
in my opinion, it just doesn't look cool to me. I'm hoping they change it a lot, but it's got an October 7th, or October 11th release
Oh,
date.
it's coming.
So I don't know if they're gonna really change too much now. I mean, probably a couple minor
You
things.
might have not
but-
liked that mission.
Yeah, I think unfortunately it's just already set in stone of what it's gonna be. It's definitely not gonna be a buy for me.
No.
I don't even know. I mean, maybe a rent one of these days. Honestly, Jesse's probably gonna buy it. I'll just play with him. So
Shout out to your boy, Jesse.
yeah, so this is a game I'm just not excited for. I love Gears 1, 2,
To each his own.
and then it just fell off. That was it.
I didn't remember playing 3.
No, I think I played it. Judgment, I haven't played yet. So
To each his own.
yeah, it's probably just one of those where it's it had its run, and I'm done with it. So I don't know. If you're a Gears fan and you liked it, why not? I'm just not one of those people. But I'll tell you what, though. Scalebound?
Wow. Another game where it really connects to the whole Windows 10 thing.
Yeah. Gears 4 is Windows 10.
Every game we mentioned. Every game
we're going to talk about is with Windows 10.
Right. That's just how they're doing it. Scalebound looks awesome. I came to play. Shout out to The Miz. Continue, Joey.
So, Scalebound is dragons. I mean, what more do you want in a game?
I love dragons. I love me
control
some dragons.
fucking dragons.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you kill dragons, sure, but to have them as your pet and fly and shoot fireballs and
Give
shit?
me a Macho Man Randy Savage mod. I get to ride Macho Man the Randy Savage dragon. Pretty excited if they do that.
I mean, if you do a PC, you can do whatever the hell you want.
Oh, yeah.
So, Scalebound looked awesome.
Yep.
Best part, not even being like the beautiful gameplay or the beautiful colors and sounds, just 3 other people joined the game, and now you got 4 people with you. You got co-op. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That is awesome. You got this huge... I would imagine it's a huge world. You're flying a dragon. It's got to be a big world. And now you're like, yeah, have 3 of your buddies go with you. Like, hell yeah.
It's true. You all get a dragon. It's pretty dope.
Yeah, and you get to customize everything.
I am the father of dragons.
Everybody's
Game of
dragon
Thrones.
looked different. Everybody's armor and weapons. The guy had like Beats headphones on. He like made it look like how the actual character, like the guy who was playing the game, looked like. Just the way they presented it was awesome. But once again, another thing of like they knew what they were doing already. It was already scripted.
Yes.
I mean, I feel like for that kind of game, it makes a little more sense because it's more of a hardcore maybe. Because the thing
Every
they were fighting-
game trailer should have, like when they show you the demonstration, not the trailer, the demonstration should have someone that is new or someone that has not played it take the game, or maybe they played it once and go through it. I understand that it'd be really annoying to have a trailer where you just keep dying right away. Like, that's
Right.
not fun. You have to have at least somewhat of an idea of how to do it.
Yeah.
But
I just don't like the Gears I'm going to go back to. It's like he knew to bounce the blade. I get you're like presenting it and you're showing like what it's capable of, but I don't know. I guess I go back and forth with. I like being able to see what the game is potential, but I also want to see the realization of how the game's actually going to be played. Because nobody's going to go out there and like perfect the game.
right.
Not your first playthrough. That's not going to happen. So I don't know. I guess I'm kind of contradicting myself.
Well, I mean, you just
I'm going back and forth.
It just depends on the situation.
Yeah, so...
Scalebound does look great.
Yeah, Scalebound looks amazing. The boss fight looked awesome. I don't know what the hell the thing was. A crab, octopus, spider thing.
I don't know.
It looked awesome. It fucking flew afterwards. Awesome.
I love me some dragons.
Yeah, I mean, you fly dragons and shoot fireballs, and looks like you have like abilities and like bow and arrows and swords.
And I took an arrow to the knee.
So I gotta say, that's definitely probably gonna
I
be a
would
buy
buy.
for me.
I would buy.
Release date, they're saying 2017.
I heard April 29th, 2017. That's what Amazon has right now.
Okay. So,
Possibly.
which would be perfect actually, because then you got February, then you got March.
And then you get a break, and that's the very end of April. You would get
Yeah,
this
so
game.
once again, your wallet can recover a little bit.
Hopefully. Again,
Hopefully.
we don't know what's going on.
Yeah, they're gonna be like, all right, we're changing everything. Everything's coming out February 2nd.
Oh, okay.
Every single game, which would be terrible, but I mean, it's all possible. So Scalebound, definitely super excited for. Definitely, probably gonna buy. Gonna see what they have for pre-order. Probably just gonna pre-order it.
Yeah, it looks great.
So Scalebound people, if you're listening, you did a great job. You already got me hooked. Just don't disappoint me like Evolve. Don't do it.
Again, to each his own. I know
Yeah.
people that love that game.
I mean, for the 5 people that are playing it, yeah, I'm sure they love the game.
I do
So-
like. You don't have to pay for new characters at least when they release it because they realize there's such a small
I mean, who the
community
hell-
they wouldn't make
They're gonna make $10 of the 5 people.
off Curtis. Is
Yeah.
that? Oh,
Here's $2 DLC. Yeah, I'll buy it. Sorry.
Damn it.
I mean, they just did a shit job.
It wasn't.
Speaking of, I don't know. I don't want to say shit job. I want to say slight. I don't know.
Where are we at?
I don't know. We had Final Fantasy 15.
Okay, so I don't care for it.
Yeah, I put quotations. I put
My thing is,
boring.
that whole fight was boring.
It was a Titan fight. Is what we're talking about. What they showed it. Well, this is all E3, so they showed the Titan fight.
It's boring.
For me, it looked boring. What the hell are you doing? You're just dodging a fist.
Right,
It's
you're
the
just very
same
boring.
attack.
Just give me Final Fantasy VII Remastered. Let's go.
I mean, it's happening.
I know,
so-
that's what I want to see. I don't care about your new game.
Yeah.
It's just, like I said, it looked boring. I didn't care for it. PlayStation showed it again with virtual reality. Whatever. I don't care. It looked boring as a game.
Yeah.
But I guess, for me, on a personal level, there wasn't a whole lot of hype to begin with for that game. It was okay. But
It looked super cool,
Oh, it looked
visuals
cool,
and
right.
everything, but the way you play a game for the play, and the play of the game just didn't look fun. It kind of looked, I don't want to say generic, but not interesting.
boom. Boom. Like, that's all he was doing. Like,
Yeah,
there's
you're
a
just
fist.
getting punched.
Right.
The Titan had one attack,
Yep.
and you couldn't do anything.
So what we're saying is we didn't care for it.
Yeah, we're just gonna leave it there. If you're interested in it, I mean, by all means, September 30th, 2016. Buy
It's
it.
coming.
Take it. I mean, so I don't have to buy
Take
it.
my money.
Yeah. Keep them in business, or just save for Final Fantasy VII.
That's
'cause,
the one.
That shit's gonna dominate.
It's gonna
if they
be-
do it right.
Yes.
Because rumors are they're changing gameplay, then fuck Final Fantasy VII.
Right.
So, we'll see on that one. Another game, Dead Rising,
Dead Rising, which one? Is
the
this?
4,
4?
with Frank coming back.
It's okay. You know,
I always like the weapons and the way you
Right.
kill zombies always looks cool, but
Right.
I don't know, I'm not stoked for like I didn't like Dead Rising 1.
Oh.
Dead Rising 2 was okay. Dead Rising 3 was pretty cool.
Is that the one that, spoiler alert, one of our friends couldn't understand how to play it?
Yeah, you couldn't know how to jump over cars.
Yeah. Yeah, I understand.
Yeah, so I mean, I don't know. I'm not a fan of Dead
It's
Rising
okay.
anymore.
There are certain people that really that game, that fan base, that love those zombie smasher games like that, like Dead Island and all those types. I'm not one of them. I do like Dead Rising when I played it, but it's one of those things where I can sit down and play it for like 20 minutes, and I'm like, all right, I'm over it.
Yeah.
I've killed a lot of zombies in this mall wearing this bear hat, and I don't care anymore.
Yeah, I'd buy it for $20 just for something, just for like,
Capcom
I feel
will
like it
push
would.
it down.
I mean, well, maybe.
Eventually, like,
Yeah,
you know what I'm
of
saying? They all
course.
drop.
But like once again, that's just another one that's just not too interested in. But if you guys are interested in, we got December 6th, 2016 release date.
Yeah. Yep.
I mean, the trailer looked cool. I like
Oh,
it gets
yeah.
this Christmas theme, and Frank's taking selfies of himself. Hashtag Frank's back.
Oh, yes, that was great. I did enjoy that.
So I mean, that was pretty cool, but not for me. Once again, we have a special guest wanting to jump in here.
It is the return of Sam the Strong Man Catrano. Welcome back, buddy.
What's going on, guys?
We are currently on Xbox E3 right now.
We have talked about Sea of Thieves, Gears 4, Scalebound, and Final Fantasy 15, and just got done with Dead Rising. That's all we're talking about for right now.
Which ones?
Gears.
Gears. Looks like regular Gears. Really disappointed.
Okay, you share the same view as Joe.
I'm not excited for that whatsoever.
Did you see Scalebound? That's the dragons, and you're riding the dragons.
Where they're
and you're
fighting
as
that
a group.
huge crab
the
scorpion
biggest
thing.
boss fight in all of Xbox history? That
No,
one?
it's not Xbox history. It's that gaming industry's
Gaming
history.
industry? Phenomenal.
Yeah.
I was blown out of the water at first. At first, I was kind of it's kind of like, what is this?
Right.
Kind of confused. And then I was in a party on Xbox with a bunch of my friends. We were watching it before I went to school. And I was really disappointed. I was like, what is this? Kind of looks dumb. And then it progressed and progressed. I was like, this is amazing. This is something I would definitely
Just
play.
flying dragons with your homies.
Yeah, and
Squad.
especially like when he does like the power ups and everything.
Yeah.
And he turns on the freaking like dragon scale
Yeah,
arm
it
or
was
whatever the hell that
definitely
is. Like,
pretty
oh,
cool.
it's badass.
Did you see Sea of Thieves, where you're on a pirate
Sea
ship?
of Thieves. Okay, so this is my thing with Sea of Thieves. I love survival games.
Well, I know you've been playing the shit out of Ark.
Anybody that knows me knows I love survival games. PC, I have over like 280 hours on Ark. I have another 120 hours on Rust. Just insane amounts of hours
Jesus.
involved into these games. All my friends got Ark for
Xbox.
the Xbox One.
Yep.
Started playing that. I have, I think, 64 hours of gameplay, and I bought it
Jesus.
like last month. So we're really loving that game. Sea of Thieves, I cannot
Looks
wait.
great to have your own
Yes.
squad on a pirate ship.
Pirate ships and all your homies, there's literally nothing that could be better.
It looks really good.
February release date, 2017.
Getting it for my birthday.
There we go. Squad up. What are we on, Joey?
Anybody want to buy this for my birthday? Just let me know.
Make an Amazon wish list.
Do you have anything to say on Final Fantasy 15 or Dead Rising?
Do not really like any of the Final Fantasies. Never really gotten into it.
I guess you never.
I think I'm
really
just
did.
I think I'm just kind of too young for that sort of thing. I mean, the games look great. I just don't think it's an Xbox sort of thing.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not really for Xbox.
It was a PlayStation.
Yeah, I
thing
thought it
for
was
such
always
a long
more of a
time.
Sony-based sort of thing.
Right, and then Dead Rising 4.
Dead Rising 4.
Well, you're a fan of Dead Rising.
Frank's
right?
back.
Yes, I do. I am a very big Dead Rising fan. I love Dead Rising. Literally freaked out when there was just jingle bells, jingle bells, and then Frank just comes out with this makeshift rocket launcher, just boom, boom, just blasting.
Is that the one where he had the candy canes?
Yeah,
Yes.
it's like the
Okay,
candy cane
yes.
crossbow.
Yes, that was
during
great.
the conference, they made it snow.
Yes,
Yes.
I do remember
That was probably
A for effort.
Yes, that was amazing. I am pretty excited for that. Don't know if I'll buy it right away. Probably going to see if the price will drop because they usually don't last too high.
Right.
They usually drop really quick, or they'll even release it for like $40. If it's released for $40, definitely. 60, yeah, I'll give it a month and I'll buy it.
Yeah. And then we are on.
Then up next we got Forza Horizon 2
Yes.
or 3. Forza Horizon 3.
Forza Horizon 3.
So I don't play Forza because I didn't own an Xbox for quite some time until recently. So
Well, let me tell you, Forza's pretty cool.
is it pretty cool?
Yeah, not only Forza, like you got Forza, then you got Forza Horizon,
Right.
which are different because Forza's just straight up racing.
Yes.
And then Horizon's more of like a free roam.
Oh,
type deal.
really?
It's kind of an open world sort
Yeah, it's
of
open
feel.
world.
Okay.
So with Forza Horizon 3, I gotta say I've never been excited for a racing game. This one kind of got me excited because the way they presented it, it was like you could play on all these different platforms, but you could all play together. So there was someone playing on the original Xbox, like the one I have, and then there was someone playing on the Slim, someone playing on PC, and someone playing with like the actual wheel and pedals and everything.
Yeah.
But they were all playing together.
Okay.
And so the way that happens is you get an invite, you hit accept, you're already in the game. That's it. There's no, let me take you out of the game, let me give you a big loading bar, let me drop you back into the game, like GTA. Just, you're racing, okay, you're in the game. As soon as you're done with that race, you jump on, and there you go, you're riding together.
That is cool.
So it seemed like it's seamless, that's what
Right.
they say.
Well, you know.
But the way it looked is so cool. I like the feel of it. You could drive on beaches. It takes place in Australia, which Australia is so beautiful.
Down under, mate.
Yeah.
I might have to buy this game.
Right now, if you guys are on the Xbox One, pretty sure Forza Horizon 2 is still on sale. I just picked it up for $20, so anybody that's down or wants to get into the Horizon games, they don't really go with each other, so just jump right in and
You just play
get
it.
the feel for it.
Fun fact: never played either one of them. I played all the Forzas, but never Horizons.
I haven't
Good
either.
job. Probably one of my most favorite games on Xbox is the Forza franchise. Love racing, love cars. That's
So if you
my
played the
thing.
Gran Turismo franchise for PlayStation,
Which I have, because that's what me and
so
Joey
what,
grew up with.
So what do you like more?
Personally, I've owned an Xbox longer than I've
So you
owned.
like Forza? Okay.
I've personally owned
Yeah.
a Xbox longer than me and him have played, or the time he ever let me play the PlayStation. So
Yeah, you have. I played the shit out of PlayStation.
right. That's what, that's
sister.
what I'm trying to get at. Is you never let me play. So I definitely do like Forza. I mean, I had a PS3, but I kind of just bought it because it was a thing.
It was $100,
and I wanted one. And
I wanted to be a cool kid and get one
And,
too.
and everybody's gonna give me shit for that because I sound like an asshole. Like, yeah, it's $100. I wanted one. I bought it. But
Well, I mean, that's how we all
what
felt.
else am I gonna do with my money?
Well, you know.
I do
piss on
donate to charities.
Yeah, we don't have to lie.
It's called the Sam Buys Random Shit Fund.
Right.
So if you guys ever
GoFundMe.
want to,
He
if you guys,
donates to himself.
yeah, if you guys ever want to
GoFundMe.
donate to that either, just let me know. Slide into my DMs. Forza Horizon is definitely one of my favorite out of
Franchise?
the franchise. The Horizon games are just phenomenal. They're very cartoony, very unrealistic, very fantastic. If you suck at a racing game, you will be phenomenal at Forza Horizon.
That's what matters the most to me.
So that's got a September 27th release
It's
date.
coming, yep.
So Sam's probably gonna get it. I might
I
get
will.
it. I mean, there's really nothing coming
I think
else coming
Jesse
out
will get
really.
it, so I'll
Yeah.
race at Jesse's house and see how I like
Yeah,
it.
there you go. You can come over
Joey, you
here.
could probably just get it for free because you will probably be linked on Xboxes by then.
Yeah, I mean, might as well with all this digital, play on Windows.
That's
and
how I look
everything
at it.
else.
I gotta find me a mate.
And then
Here's a job.
I'm not a fan of this one personally, but the Skyrim remastered.
So
I
here we
was
go,
talking
Sam.
about-
Yes, this is why we brought you up here. So, Skyrim Remastered. Tim, right now, if he's listening to this, has a hard-on currently. So they show this trailer at the Bethesda press conference, correct? I don't think it was at the Xbox one. It was prior. It was Bethesda's.
Pretty sure, correct? Yeah.
Yes. So they show it, and I was not watching. I wasn't watching EA's or Bethesda's at the time. I'm walking past the room. He goes, "Fam, stop! Come here right now." I go, "What?" He goes, "You need to watch this." And he goes on the YouTube page. He didn't even let me look what it was. He just hits play. I'm watching it, and right away I heard the music. And I go, "Oh, son of a bitch! It's happening." Skyrim is was such an amazing game.
No, still is. Never will not.
It's
be
great.
An amazing game.
It's great. I love that game. The Macho Man Randy Savage mod will be my favorite thing ever.
That's just you just want to
Dude, that's it.
Randy Savage.
So
game.
my brother, because we have mods on Fallout 4 now on console, and he has the Deathclaw Macho Man, and it's the funniest shit ever. Ooh, yeah, dig it! And it's the best thing in the world.
How'd you guys get mods for that?
Consoles have it now.
Really?
Yeah, they came
Yeah,
out.
that was
You
the
can just
first
download
one.
them?
Yep.
The
Yep.
first one to release them.
You can only have like so much space per
Right,
thing, you know.
yeah.
But yeah, you got them. There's one that has all the Overwatch weapons.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's really enjoyable.
But Skyrim, wow, looks beautiful in that trailer for
Oh,
the
I bet,
remastered.
I
It
bet.
is amazing. It's just so great. I'm so happy because Fallout 4 to me it was a good game. There was a lot of hype I think behind it, and then people played it and they're like, "Oh, okay, thanks. It was okay." You know,
How do you feel about Skyrim, Joey?
I mean,
I didn't really play it.
yeah, I never played Skyrim or Elder Scrolls or any
I
of
have
them.
it, so if you ever want to play it, let me know.
What do you think about Skyrim?
That's something I always wanted to get into, but I
Um,
just never did.
So basically, with the whole Fallout franchise and Skyrim, completely hated them, never understood them, don't understand them. Until one day when me and Tim used to hang out every single day. I stayed the night at your guys' house, and I was like, "Let me play Skyrim," and he's like, "Okay." So I was like, "I want to be a cat."
You are a cat. You can be a cat.
The Khajet or whatever the hell they're called. Tim understands. You guys know what I'm saying. And I became a cat. And then Tim was like, "Here, play on my character. I'm like a werewolf and a vampire."
Yeah.
And his character was just so overpowered. And I went to one of the big kingdoms and I just slaughtered everybody, including like the main guy. Then I went home and I bought Skyrim. And I have like 260 hours logged into Skyrim now. And I just love those type of games. I have every single Fallout game ever made. I've beaten all of them. I have like 130 hours in Fallout 4. Kind of got old, kind of repetitive. Haven't bought any of the new DLCs. Probably won't, but
Right.
they're there. And
They
I
are
love them.
there.
But Skyrim Remastered, I know me and a lot of my friends will definitely be purchasing that and probably logging another 200 plus hours
It's
into
going to
it.
be so good. When's do you
So
have a release date
Skyrim
for it?
is October 28th, 2016.
It's a very clustered October. Very clustered.
Yeah, a lot of games coming out in October. And then wrapping up here, we got I'm just gonna throw Nintendo
Might
because
as
they
well.
didn't
There
really
wasn't too
have
much.
They didn't have a press conference. They had
The Treehouse.
about the whatever the hell you want to call it.
They
They
called
had-
it a Treehouse.
Yeah, I mean they weren't in a tree, so fuck them.
Were they in a house though?
No,
No.
it was a fucking like
The fuck were they
I don't know.
doing?
I don't even know. Where
Come
they
on,
at.
Nintendo.
They didn't even show you the new system.
No, I don't even know if there. I don't even know if there is a new
That's
system.
exactly. Thank you, Sam. That's what we think about that. It's bullshit.
So they showed Zelda.
Wow.
What is it? Brave,
Brave New World,
something like that.
Brave Wild, something. Brave Into the Wild.
Into
Did
the
we
Brave
talk
Wild.
about Happy Now We Are?
Oh, we
Yeah,
Happy
we
Few on
talked
the
about
last
Happy
one, yes.
Few.
But did you want to just say something real quick on that one at the very end, or you want to go now?
No, it's fine. I'll talk later.
And then, so yeah, I mean, Nintendo didn't do much.
But the Zelda
Zelda looked
game
cool.
looks wow. So I was playing on
Huge
Wii
world.
U.
Huge world.
The coolest thing I saw was someone start a forest fire. Fucking awesome.
Come on
He's got
now.
the fire set.
Only you can prevent forest
It was
fires.
so cool. He's got the fire set, and he's cooking or whatever, and he walked away, and he's cutting down more trees, and you turn around, and you see, oh, there's some fire in the grass right here, and he's like, okay, oh shit, it's still going, and it just picks up this huge forest fire. And I was like, that's so amazing. When he's riding the horse, everything about that game looked great. And there was, 3 games that they showed during their
I
press
think it was
conference?
just 2. I mean, I guess there's
Oh,
2
Pokemon
Pokemon.
Go.
Yeah, Pokemon Go and the Pokemon Sun and Moon.
I am so excited for Pokemon Go. It comes out.
Spoiler alert, we're getting to it.
Comes next month, right?
Ooh, I don't know when that
I
comes
don't
out.
know.
I'm pretty sure because on Snapchat, if you have
Amazon has the bracelet available for pre-order, and I don't know when they're shipping.
because on Snapchat, the IGN thing said Pokemon Go releases in July,
Wow.
late July.
Well, it could be. It's
So everybody, fuck off. I'm getting a Charizard.
yeah, well, hopefully.
Can I say that?
Yeah. Fuck it, you said it at this point.
I've been trying to hold back on the swing. I didn't know what I was allowed to say in this.
So we said Zelda looked beautiful. Looked beautiful. So we move on to what really, the bread and butter of this podcast was for Nintendo. It was what? Yeah, you can swear, dude.
Okay.
All right,
It's a
man.
little late now. but
Right,
it's
we've been
alright.
doing this the whole time. Is this your first rodeo, dude? Pokemon Sun and Moon. Ooh. So they show you the starters. There's the cat, the dog otter looking thing, seal thing, whatever that is, and then the owl, which is flight and steel?
Grass.
Grass. The cat is just fire, and the dog
The
thing
water type is just
is water. Yes. Looks cool.
Yeah, I mean,
The
no,
whole new
it's-
world is Hawaii. The legendaries look awesome.
They look super cool.
I think I've decided I'm getting Sun. I believe you're getting Moon.
Yeah, I'm gonna get Moon. So I mean, yeah, I mean,
Zengarde?
Pokemon's always a great game. So
Zengarde gets 2 new forms.
yeah,
One that looks like a
dog,
A
and one that looks
Gundam?
like a transformer.
yeah. And then we get what else did they show? Well, they showed a bunch of other stuff not on the press conference. Just a bunch of random other Pokemon that are in it.
See, I don't like to look this up. I'd rather just
Can
walk in there.
we
and
talk
see.
about what the girl said that pissed
That
you? So
upset me
Sam,
so
you will
much.
appreciate this so much. So this lady, who's ever the host of this Nintendo thing, is talking about Pokemon, and so we're sitting at Jesse's parents' house, and Joey looks at me and he goes, "Did she just fucking try to explain how to play Pokemon?"
And she's like,
Please
for those of you who don't know what Pokemon is, let me explain.
I
I'm like,
thought he was
bitch,
gonna freak the
are you
fuck
for
out.
You've been
real?
living under a fucking rock. I'm
Like,
pretty sure
who
people in
doesn't
North
know?
Korea even know what the hell fucking Pokemon is.
Dude, so she explained what fucking
She
Pokemon
was explaining the
was.
whole thing, concept of
She's like,
Pokemon.
Pokemon is a game that you go out with a little pocket guy, and then you
Did she
fight
call it a pocket guy?
No, I don't know.
I was about to say I would have fucking went to E3 and
I-
drop kicked her.
I don't know if she was.
Joey just looked at me. He's like, "Is she fucking serious?" And like, oh, dude, I lost it because that was so funny. I'm like, he goes, "Is she really explaining to people how to play Pokemon?" Because if you're watching this, why the fuck would you need to know how to play Pokemon?
Like, this is your first time ever hearing a Pokemon. Like, what's Pokemon? Holy shit, that looks cool.
Maybe
I
you're
can
like
carry a
5.
pocket guy?
Like, I don't know. That got
My
my nerves
cousin's
so
10
bad.
and he knows how to play Pokemon.
Dude, unborn children know what Pokemon is.
they
The
come out of the
fuck?
womb knowing what Pokemon
Just
is.
coming out the womb, Pikachu.
They might not know how to play the card game because, truth be told, not a lot of us did.
Yeah.
But
It was just like, I have a Charizard, you have whatever that is. I win.
Charizard still loses, but it's cool.
it's cool. It's okay.
I play the card game quite a bit, so fuck y'all.
But that was awesome. Besides her just being a thought, and then Pokemon Go.
Yeah, go around, get things.
Don't act like. Don't you dare brush this
Yes.
off.
Don't
'cause
you
this
just
is
be
a
like,
big
eh.
thing.
Because you know, right when they announced that we were going to be able to go to, like, the city, and as a group in Chicago, you're just going to see grown-ass men, like, there's a Mewtwo! Everybody get on your phone right now! Like, you cannot tell me that that's not going to be
look.
lit.
The concept looks really cool. I have not. They just haven't shown us enough of it. It's just like.
It's because I'm glad they have it.
I want them to just, when I download this app, because the way I've understood what they're doing, the app will be free, the bracelet will be, I think it's $45.
What does the bracelet do?
That's how you connect to your phone.
Okay.
So
I thought you could just use your phone no matter what.
you have to have the bracelet.
Okay.
That's how they're going to get you. It is available for pre-order on Amazon. I saw that right after the Nintendo Treehouse.
We'll buy that.
Wow, I will buy the shit out of that game.
Buy 3.
Was it a game?
Yes,
I
it's a
guess,
game.
yeah.
it's a
I mean, it
game.
is a game. It's an app.
My boss is
Speaking of
gonna be
apps,
very
real quick,
upset.
while we're here, Avengers Academy just wrapped up. Civil War, amazing. Got all the characters besides Crossbone.
How much money did you spend?
Don't want to talk about it, but I'm so sad now because now I think, oh, we got a break. And then we get, the British are coming. And I got Black Knight and Union Jack, that's whatever. And I'm like, okay, now we get a little bit of a break again, so I can do all my main story.
Did you get that too?
Yes, but that didn't cost me money. I didn't spend a dime on that event, which I was proud of myself. But the next event's happening right now, the Spider-Man event. Venom, Black Cat, Spider-Gwen, Spider-Pig, Oz, Green Goblin.
Spider-Pig?
Yeah, it's an alternate universe. You never seen the Spider-Pig? It's a
seen
spider that gets bit by a radioactive pig. He's actually a real thing. I'll show you this after the podcast. Avengers Academy doing big things. But since we said apps are games. So.
My boss is going to be mad. I'm going to be working on a car doing like brakes, and my bracelet's going to vibrate.
And Onyx is going to pop up.
Right? I'm going to call shit a magneton.
I'm going to be like, I got to go across the street and catch this Pokemon.
I am curious though. So like the whole thing was that they said that, okay.
Can you Pokemon and go and drive?
Again, I don't think they want you to do that, but I don't know. Because my thing is, if I'm driving...
I will drive off the road to catch them.
If I'm driving and my thing starts beeping at me, like my phone, and there's a
fucking zap, though. Sure.
Like, bitch, hold up. Yeah. Like, over here, I will pull my car to the side of the road, and I will go get my zap.
If I am on I-55, I will pull over to the shoulder, and I will leap over... onto like whatever highway is below me and catch
fucking
what
lappers.
Yes.
Jumping in the fucking river.
Like people do not understand.
Hey, Gyarados.
Like I'm going to sit by my pool and just hope for water Pokemon.
Dude, we're gonna get Magikarp out of the pool.
That's fine. Dude.
Goldie.
I'll upgrade.
No, Goldie's cool.
I'll make them into a Gyarados.
Oh man, it looks great. It's something that like they said they want you to go out and explore new places, walk around, meet people. That's the point of the game, because when you play the Pokemon games on the 3DS, it's the same thing.
You just get random Japanese kids that like trade you like your Magikarp for like a level 700.
The best was always when you would give her some just piece of shit. Like what was the Butterfree wannabe thing in the new ones with the different colored
Vivian?
Yeah, and we would trade the shit out of those, or Zubats. Yeah. Remember when that was a thing where like everybody traded Zubats for like a solid week?
Oh, fun fact, actually, I think it was the last week or the week before. I'm like, I'm going to do some Wonder Trade, and I gave up a Caterpie or some crap, and I got a shiny level 100 Yveltal.
How'd you feel?
I'm like, I kind of feel like an asshole.
That right, exactly.
But then part of me is like, this is just a hacked Pokemon, so I don't feel that bad.
Yeah.
If I got a shiny legendary, so I'm like, I'm not going to complain.
Who was half of you was like, this dumbass just got a Butterfree?
No, and then on the other half of me looked up on Twitch, and you could just follow people who are trading shinies, and they'll just give you your friend code and just give you all the shinies you want for free.
Who got my Wobbuffet shiny? Who got one of those? Do you remember that when we were trading and like one of our zoos was like non-stop shiny, or it was Wobbuffets and something else, and someone got a shiny?
I think it was Daniel got two. He got one out of my
and one out of mine. Yeah.
At the same day, in like the same 20 minutes.
Dumb fuck.
And I've yet to catch a shiny.
I have. I don't
Nintendo.
know.
The one time I think you let me play one of the Pokemon games on your DS, you had me start a new thing. When I was choosing my starter Pokemon, the starter Pokemon I chose was shiny.
Fun fact. Sometimes Nintendo appreciates people more than you.
More of a fun fact, to get a shiny starter, it's a 1 in a million chance.
Well, fun fact, Nintendo loves me more than you, and you buy all their games.
I mean, I literally buy every single Nintendo game.
Thanks,
and every
Nintendo.
single console.
Thanks, Nintendo.
So that pretty much wraps up our part 2 in our podcast for the night. We'll go over Sony and the other people who did shit that...
We will go over Sony. I'm excited because that there's a lot of Sony exclusives there. Spoiler alert, God of War, Horizon, Spider-Man, and the return of a very popular character that we will get to in the Sony edition. So, super excited.
I'm really excited about the Sony is, what I'm really pissed, Microsoft, is they released a game, I think it's called Grid, and it's a motorcycle racing game. It is the Forza and Gran Turismo with motorcycles, which obviously none of you probably know. I'm obsessed with motorcycles.
Did you see the game that Sony showed where it's like a zombie apocalypse and the zombies can run and you're on a motorcycle?
No, but I'll probably buy a PS4 just for that.
It's pretty awesome. But it looks great, and I can't wait to talk about PlayStation because I thought Sony had a really good press conference.
Yeah, so we'll go over all that stuff in another podcast. We're going to wrap this one up. So thank you guys for listening.
You want to support us? Support us? I'll tell you where to support us.
I would like for you guys to support us. I'd appreciate it.
It's youtube.com/Second City Sports Chat for now. asterisk by that one. Facebook.com/Second City Sports Chat for now. And it's for Second City Sports Chat, or Second City Gaming's Twitter account for now. It's at @second_gaming.
I just like to point out we're going to leave links in our YouTube
Yes.
and Twitters and everything of where to find these different parts. And if we change our name, we'll have links to
Right.
our name change. And so don't worry about it. We'll take care of you
Take care of it.
guys.
Sam, thanks for joining us for
Yep. If you guys ever want to slide in my DMs, it's I'm_running without a G _ it. Slide into those
On
DMs.
Insta?
On Instagram. I do not have a Twitter.
All right. I'm a Twitter.
Still got to make my
MySpace?
I have a MySpace. Check out my playlist. It's lit as hell.
So, Ryan, take us away with the quote you got there.
What video games have taught me: when you meet your enemies, it means you're heading in the right direction. You say gaming, Chicago.